In the rapidly changing landscape of today's world, individuals face a myriad of challenges that can often feel overwhelming. The demands of work, personal life, and society at large can leave us feeling stretched thin, struggling to find balance, purpose, and effectiveness. From the pressures of technology addiction and information overload to the complexities of maintaining healthy relationships and navigating a constantly evolving professional landscape, the challenges of the modern era can be formidable. However, in the midst of these challenges, there exists a timeless resource that provides profound insights and practical guidance for personal and professional growth: Stephen R. Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. This book, first published over 3 decades ago, continues to be a beacon of wisdom and empowerment for individuals seeking to overcome the challenges of the 21st century. In this guide, we will explore how reading The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People can equip us with the knowledge and tools to address and conquer the obstacles and complexities we face in today's world. Whether we're seeking to enhance our personal relationships, become a more effective leader, manage our time more efficiently, or simply find a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment, this book offers a comprehensive framework for achieving these goals. It empowers us to take control of our life, make meaningful changes, and navigate the challenges of our times with resilience and effectiveness. By the end of this journey, we will discover how these 7 timeless habits can not only help you overcome contemporary challenges but also transform us into a highly effective individual capable of thriving in any era. Before diving into the detailed summary of the book, I would like to brief you about the author. Stephen R. Covey was an American educator, author, speaker, and leadership expert known for his influential contributions to the field of personal development and leadership. He was born on October 24, 1932, in Salt Lake City, Utah, USA. He was the son of Stephen Glenn Covey and Irene Louise Richards Covey. Covey received his undergraduate degree in business administration from the University of Utah and went on to complete a Master of Business Administration, MBA, from Harvard University. He held various academic positions, including serving as a professor at Brigham Young University's Marriott School of Management. His teachings continue to be widely embraced in both personal and professional settings. His books have been translated into numerous languages, and his principles are applied by individuals, leaders, and organizations around the world. The book is structured around 7 habits that Covey argues are fundamental to achieving lasting success and fulfillment. These habits are not mere techniques or quick fixes, but rather deep-seated character traits that, when cultivated, lead to sustainable personal growth and effectiveness. The first habit, be proactive, lays the foundation for the rest. Covey argues that highly effective people take responsibility for their own lives. They understand that they have the power to choose their responses to circumstances, and they don't blame external factors for their situation. Instead, they focus on what they can control and work towards positive change. Being proactive means recognizing that between stimulus, external events, and response, how we react to those events, there is a space. In that space lies our freedom to choose our responses. Effective people understand this concept and make conscious choices rather than reacting impulsively or being controlled by circumstances. Covey introduces the concept of the circle of concern and the circle of influence. The circle of concern encompasses all the things that concern or worry us, such as global issues, family matters, or work-related problems. Within the circle of concern lies the circle of influence, the subset of concerns that we can actually do something about. Proactive individuals focus their energy and efforts on their circle of influence, seeking to expand it over time. By doing so, they become more capable of addressing the broader concerns in their circle of concern. This shift in focus empowers people to take initiative, solve problems, and make positive changes in their lives. If you found value in the insightful summary of this book so far, don't forget to hit the like button to show your appreciation. Sharing this video with your friends, family, and colleagues could help them for their personal and professional growth. And if you're as excited as we are about diving into more thought-provoking content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community of learners and achievers. Let's continue on the summary of the book. The second habit, begin with the end in mind, centers on the importance of having a clear vision of what you want to achieve in the long run. Covey advocates for the creation of a personal mission statement, which acts as a guiding principle for decision-making and goal-setting. This habit encourages individuals to align their actions with their deepest values and aspirations. Covey encourages readers to craft a personal mission statement, which serves as a guiding document for their lives. This statement is a reflection of one's core values, principles, and long-term goals. It provides a sense of direction, much like a compass guiding a ship. The habit emphasizes the importance of having a vision for various aspects of life, including career, relationships, and personal development. A clear vision enables individuals to make decisions and take actions that align with their long-term objectives. Covey introduces the concept of the time management matrix, which categorizes tasks and activities into 4 quadrants based on urgency and importance. The second habit emphasizes the significance of focusing on Quadrant 2 activities, tasks that are important but not necessarily urgent. These are often related to one's long-term goals and are essential for personal growth and effectiveness. The habit warns against falling into the trap of constantly reacting to urgent but unimportant matters, which can lead to a lack of progress toward meaningful goals. Covey suggests that by keeping the end in mind, individuals can better prioritize their time and energy. Covey emphasizes that effective people align their goals with their core values. When personal and professional goals are in harmony with one's values, there is a greater sense of authenticity and fulfillment. The second habit encourages individuals to proactively create a clear vision for their lives and regularly revisit and revise their mission statement as needed. Covey provides practical exercises and examples to help readers apply this habit in various areas, such as setting career objectives, nurturing relationships, and defining their contribution to society. The third habit, put first things first, emphasizes time management and prioritization. Effective individuals understand the difference between urgent and important tasks. Covey introduces readers to the time management matrix, a tool that categorizes tasks and activities into 4 quadrants based on their urgency and importance. These quadrants are tasks that demand immediate attention, such as crises and deadlines. Quadrant 2, not urgent but important. Activities that contribute to long-term goals, such as planning, relationship building, and personal development. Quadrant 3, urgent but not important. Tasks that seem pressing but don't align with long-term goals, often involving distractions and interruptions. Not urgent and not important. Time-wasting activities, such as excessive television or social media consumption. The third habit encourages individuals to focus their efforts primarily on Quadrant 2 activities. These are tasks that are important but not necessarily urgent. Covey argues that dedicating time to Quadrant 2 activities is key to personal and professional growth, as it prevents crises and reduces the time spent on less important matters. Time management versus self-management. Covey distinguishes between time management and self-management. Time management refers to techniques and tools for managing schedules, while self-management involves aligning one's actions with values and priorities. The third habit is about self-management, emphasizing the need to take control of one's choices and actions. The role of integrity in time management. Covey introduces the concept of personal integrity, which he defines as honoring commitments to oneself. Effective individuals exercise integrity by prioritizing Quadrant 2 activities and consistently following through on their goals and values. Applying the habit in daily life. Covey provides practical advice on implementing the third habit. This includes setting clear goals, creating weekly schedules that prioritize Quadrant 2 activities, and learning to say no to less important demands on one's time. Balancing personal and professional life. The habit recognizes the importance of balance between personal and professional life. Covey emphasizes that taking care of oneself, nurturing relationships, and pursuing personal growth are all critical components of effective time management. Think win-win. The fourth habit introduces a paradigm shift in interpersonal relationships. Covey advocates for a mindset that seeks mutually beneficial solutions in all interactions. Instead of approaching situations with a competitive, zero-sum mentality, effective individuals look for ways to create value for all parties involved. Covey introduces the concept of the win-win paradigm, which signifies a balanced, mutually beneficial approach to interpersonal relationships and problem-solving. In contrast to win-lose, where one party wins at the expense of another, or lose-win, where one party sacrifices their needs for the sake of others, win-win seeks solutions that create value for everyone involved. Abundance mentality. The win-win mindset is grounded in what Covey calls the abundance mentality. This mentality holds that there is enough for everyone to succeed and that one person's success does not necessitate another's failure. It stands in contrast to the scarcity mentality, which assumes limited resources and fosters competitive, zero-sum thinking. Balancing courage and consideration. Covey explains that achieving win-win outcomes requires a delicate balance between courage, asserting one's needs and interests, and consideration, empathizing with others' needs and interests. Effective individuals are capable of open, honest communication and seek creative solutions that satisfy all parties involved. Win-win agreements. The fourth habit promotes the practice of creating clear agreements in interpersonal relationships. These agreements are based on shared values and goals and are designed to ensure that everyone's interests are considered and respected. Covey encourages individuals to uphold these agreements, as trust is fundamental to the win-win paradigm. Conflict resolution. Covey discusses the importance of resolving conflicts through the win-win mindset. Instead of resorting to win-lose tactics, effective people engage in empathetic listening, assertive communication, and a problem-solving approach that aims for mutually beneficial solutions. The win-win paradigm in leadership and parenting. Covey extends the application of the fourth habit to leadership and parenting. Effective leaders seek to create win-win scenarios with their teams, fostering a culture of trust and cooperation. Similarly, parents can apply win-win principles in their relationships with their children, emphasizing cooperation and mutual respect. The win-win continuum. Covey introduces the win-win continuum, which illustrates the spectrum of possible outcomes in any given interaction, ranging from win-lose to win-win. The goal is to move toward the win-win end of the continuum in all interactions over time. Overcoming obstacles. The habit acknowledges that achieving win-win solutions may not always be straightforward. Covey discusses various obstacles that can hinder win-win thinking, such as ego, insecurity, or a history of unsuccessful interactions. He provides strategies for overcoming these obstacles and nurturing a win-win mindset. The fifth habit, seek first to understand, then to be understood, addresses the importance of empathetic communication. Covey argues that true understanding comes from listening with the intent to comprehend, rather than simply formulating a response. This habit encourages active, empathetic listening and fosters deeper connections with others. Covey addresses a common problem in interpersonal communication: the tendency of people to rush into expressing their own opinions, often without fully comprehending the concerns and viewpoints of others. This can lead to miscommunication, conflict, and strained relationships. Empathetic listening. The fifth habit advocates for empathetic listening, which means making a sincere effort to understand the other person's point of view. Covey introduces the concept of diagnose before you prescribe, emphasizing the need to diagnose the needs, concerns, and emotions of the speaker before offering solutions or advice. Levels of listening. Covey describes 5 levels of listening. Ignoring, not paying attention to the speaker. Pretending, giving the appearance of listening without truly engaging. Selective listening, only hearing what aligns with preconceived notions. Attentive listening, paying attention but still formulating a response. Empathetic listening, truly seeking to understand the speaker's perspective, feelings, and needs. Understanding the other paradigms. Covey contrasts empathetic listening with the opposite approach, autobiographical listening. This is when we listen primarily with the intent to respond, filtering everything through our own experiences, biases, and concerns. It often results in misunderstandings and missed opportunities for meaningful dialogue. The power of empathetic listening. Covey discusses how empathetic listening can transform relationships and resolve conflicts. It builds trust and allows individuals to find common ground, even in highly contentious situations. He presents several real-life examples to illustrate the positive outcomes that arise from seeking to understand before seeking to be understood. Cultivating empathetic listening skills. The fifth habit provides practical guidance for developing empathetic listening skills. Covey suggests that individuals must genuinely care about others, show respect, and demonstrate the desire to understand. Techniques like mirroring, reflecting the speaker's feelings, and asking open-ended questions are valuable tools for empathetic listening. Seeking to be understood. Covey also acknowledges the importance of sharing one's own perspective after practicing empathetic listening. However, he emphasizes that this should come after taking the time to understand the other person thoroughly. When individuals feel heard and valued, they are more likely to be open to listening to your viewpoint. The balance of courage and consideration. Like the third habit, put first things first, the fifth habit involves a balance between courage and consideration. Courage is needed to express your own thoughts and feelings, while consideration involves genuinely understanding and respecting the thoughts and feelings of others. Empathetic listening in leadership and parenting. Covey extends the application of the fifth habit to leadership and parenting. Effective leaders are those who listen empathetically to their team members, fostering trust and collaboration. Likewise, parents can benefit from empathetic listening in their relationships with their children, leading to stronger bonds and better communication. Synergize, the sixth habit, highlights the power of collaboration and teamwork. Effective individuals recognize that the collective efforts of a group can lead to solutions and outcomes that far exceed what any individual could achieve on their own. This habit encourages a spirit of cooperation and a willingness to leverage the strengths and perspectives of others. Covey introduces the concept of synergy, which is the idea that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Synergy suggests that when individuals work together effectively, their combined efforts result in outcomes that are superior to what each person could have achieved alone. Synergy is often associated with creativity, innovation, and harmonious teamwork. Valuing differences. The sixth habit emphasizes the importance of valuing and appreciating the unique strengths, perspectives, and backgrounds of each team member. Instead of viewing differences as obstacles, effective individuals see them as opportunities for synergy. These differences can lead to diverse ideas, richer problem-solving, and more comprehensive solutions. Overcoming limiting paradigms. Covey discusses the role of paradigms, our mental frameworks or worldviews, in shaping our interactions with others. Negative paradigms, such as stereotypes or biases, can hinder synergy by leading to misunderstandings or conflicts. Effective people actively work to overcome these limiting paradigms and approach others with an open mind and a willingness to learn. The Synergy Action Plan. Covey provides a practical framework for achieving synergy in any group or team. This involves several key steps. Define the problem or opportunity. Clearly identify the issue that requires collaborative effort. Understand the perspectives. Encourage open dialogue where team members share their viewpoints, experiences, and ideas. Seek third alternatives. Instead of settling for one person's solution or compromise, work together to generate creative solutions that incorporate the best ideas from everyone. Achieve consensus. Strive for agreement on the best course of action, where everyone feels ownership and commitment to the decision. Implement the solution. Act on the chosen solution as a unified team. Effective communication. Effective communication is a critical component of synergy. Covey emphasizes the importance of empathetic listening, as discussed in the fifth habit, an assertive expression of one's own ideas. It's essential for team members to feel heard and valued for synergy to flourish. Examples of synergy. Covey provides real-life examples of synergy, ranging from successful business collaborations to interpersonal relationships. These examples demonstrate how diverse perspectives and collaborative efforts lead to innovative solutions and improved outcomes. Applying synergy in personal and professional life. The sixth habit encourages individuals to seek synergy in various aspects of life, including work, family, and community involvement. It promotes the idea that by working together effectively, individuals can achieve more significant results, enhance relationships, and create positive change. Barriers to synergy. Covey also discusses common barriers to achieving synergy, such as ego, insecurity, a focus on competition, and a win-lose mentality. Recognizing and overcoming these barriers is essential for fostering a culture of synergy. The seventh and final habit, Sharpen the Saw, emphasizes the need for self-care and renewal. Covey argues that to maintain long-term effectiveness, individuals must invest in their physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. This involves activities such as exercise, reading, meditation, and continuous learning. Covey begins by using the analogy of a woodcutter who is sawing down a tree. As the woodcutter continues to saw without taking breaks to sharpen the saw, the cutting process becomes less efficient and effective. The message is that individuals need to sharpen their saws regularly to maintain and improve their effectiveness. The 4 dimensions of renewal. Covey presents a holistic approach to self-renewal by dividing it into 4 key dimensions. Physical renewal. This dimension involves taking care of one's physical health through regular exercise, proper nutrition, and sufficient rest. Physical well-being provides the energy and vitality needed to perform at one's best. Social-emotional renewal. Covey highlights the importance of nurturing relationships and emotional well-being. Building and maintaining strong, positive connections with others contributes to a sense of security, trust, and fulfillment. Mental renewal. Mental renewal encompasses continuous learning, reading, problem-solving, and expanding one's knowledge and skills. It involves engaging in activities that stimulate the mind and promote intellectual growth. Spiritual renewal. Covey defines spiritual renewal as aligning one's actions with a sense of purpose, values, and principles. This dimension involves self-reflection, meditation, and activities that connect individuals with their inner selves and a higher meaning. The need for balance. Covey emphasizes the need for balance among these 4 dimensions. Neglecting one dimension can negatively impact the others and lead to a decrease in overall effectiveness. Effective individuals recognize the interdependence of these dimensions and strive for harmony in their lives. The role of Habit 7 in the other habits. Covey highlights that Habit 7, Sharpen the Saw, is essential for sustaining and strengthening the other 6 habits. By regularly renewing oneself in the 4 dimensions, individuals enhance their capacity to practice the other habits consistently. Overcoming obstacles to renewal. Covey acknowledges that various obstacles, such as time constraints and external pressures, can hinder self-renewal. He provides strategies for overcoming these obstacles, emphasizing the importance of proactively scheduling time for self-renewal activities. Applying the 7th habit. Covey encourages individuals to create a personal renewal plan, which is a proactive approach to self-renewal. This plan includes setting specific goals and actions in each of the 4 dimensions to ensure balanced growth and vitality. The impact of renewal on effectiveness. Covey asserts that individuals who regularly sharpen the saw are more resilient, creative, and better equipped to handle life's challenges. They are more adaptable and have the mental and emotional resources needed to excel in their personal and professional endeavors. Sharpening the saw in leadership and parenting. Covey extends the application of the 7th habit to leadership and parenting. Effective leaders and parents model the importance of self-renewal for those they lead and influence, creating a culture of well-being and growth. Throughout the book, Covey weaves together these habits into a holistic framework for personal and professional growth. He provides practical examples, anecdotes, and exercises to help readers apply these principles in their own lives. The book's timeless wisdom and actionable advice have made it a cornerstone of personal development literature, with its influence extending to individuals, businesses, and organizations worldwide. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People remains a powerful guide for those seeking to lead more fulfilling, purpose-driven lives. And once again, if you found value in the insightful summary of this book, don't forget to hit the like button to show your appreciation. Sharing this video with your friends, family, and colleagues could help them in their personal and professional growth. And if you're as excited as we are about diving into more thought-provoking content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community of learners and achievers.